This is not the story of the One. The One encompasses too much, crushing everything and making it the same. No. This is the story of the many, who are blessed with difference and rich in strangeness. This is the story of a family.
Welcome back to another video. Today we are playing The Eternal Cylinder, a game that I've played before, probably in the middle of 2025, somewhere around there. I stopped playing it, and yeah. So we're not gonna load that save. We're gonna do an entire new thing. And I was low-key get a stream on this, but it wouldn't let me, so. Actually, let's see how many days ago that was. 199 days.
Once upon a time, in the age of the Eternal Cylinder, there lived a family of little creatures called the Trebhum. Trebhum are not the strongest, nor the fastest, and they do not have sharp teeth. They would make easy prey for the terrible force that came to their planet. But Trebhum are loyal and resourceful, and very, very stubborn. It is with such a Trebhum that our story begins. One clever little creature born into a cruel world, who would be instrumental in bringing prosperity to its kind.
Okay.
Run, something inside him said. Run!
Okay. So, I completely forget how this game really works. So, the Eternal Cylinder is basically behind us. And we are trying to run away from it. The Eternal Cylinder is this thing. Of course, I have time to say stuff. Oh, it's gonna share it in a cutscene anyways. Wow. Could we survive, possibly? Okay. Oh, yes.
The great crushing thing, the great cylinder, had stopped. Perhaps it was safe here for a little while. How quickly it learned to use its legs and its trunk. But these things were not so much learned as they were remembered. Perhaps the little Trebhum thought they were a gift from the strange voice it heard in its mind. That too was a kind of memory.
So basically, in this game, everything we eat,
just when it was starting
we'll
to
get
get used to its legs, the food from the jumping creature gave it new ones. With the right substance as a catalyst,
I think this
a
is
Trebhum can transform and adapt to many challenges.
So in this game, it ain't gonna show its hunger until like way later. The hunger is very nasty. It is bad, and it is horrible.
The Trebhum was drawn to a bright light, or perhaps to the creature next to it. Except for the grass growing on the old one's head, they were very much alike. Surrounded by this light, the Trebhum knew things it had not known before. It knew the older Trebhum had carried this light for a long, long time. And it knew that now that responsibility had passed to the next generation. Yes, this young Trebhum had to carry the light to those great towers in the distance. It could have stayed here to learn many old things, but the cylinder would not allow it.
Okay. Okay.
Run, the inner voice said, run. The towers would not stop the cylinder
So-
unless they were activated.
I think we're into this one. This game, I don't remember when exactly it was made, but it is a
The
very good
Trebhum
game.
had to step on the symbol or the cylinder would not be stopped.
Dang, I did that fast. Just look at the attention to detail. I know this game was made actually quite a long time ago, so... But it's just great. See, like, look just how the trees, like, fall over the eternal cylinder. Like, it is absolutely extravagant is what it is.
The voice inside the Trebhum's memories assured it that while the tower stood, the Trebhum would be safe. The power of the eternal cylinder was contained for now.
Great.
This relative tranquility gave the Trebhum a chance to think about its family. Trebhum are not meant to live alone, so where were the others?
Oh, here we go. Alright, so basically, we put these things
The
in
egg
here,
had been
right?
abandoned, but it could still be made to hatch. All that was needed was a source of heat.
And we got this guy. There we go. There we go. And this guy will just follow us. Though I don't remember him being the same name, it's whatever. Or not the same name, the same color. I'm hearing something. Oh, it's these. So you could switch between them, yeah, like this. So we could be Volo or Mr. Man 1. Right, and we'll give this guy the trumpet because this is a very important skill. Right? So we'll eat this, and then it'll give us this trumpet. Right, and then now we could do this, which is very important for scaring away creatures. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get
It was
abilities.
hard for the Trebhum to know what to do or where to go. But the friendly voice suggested this was not the right way. To
Yeah, I
find
know.
your path, it said, you must follow the beam of light that emanates from the tip of the tower, and stay away from the deep waters where the old things dwell.
Then we're gonna eat this, and this is gonna make us fat, so we're gonna have more storage. So then now we're gonna take these up, right? We're gonna take a whole bunch. This is gonna be our food storage guy, basically. We get a whole bunch of stuff. I'm gonna switch back to the other guy now. By the way, when I ate that fish, I gave this guy, Gimme. Here we go. I gave that, not this guy, but the other guy, Mr. Man 1. I gave him, fish legs or fish feet, so, like, he's able to, hold up. And I think maybe go up him. Look how cool that guy looks. I'm pretty sure we might fight those, I don't know. Oh, there we go. I remember. 3? Oh my gosh. Switch. Yep, get away, bro. Right here.
Finding another Trebhum was a cause for joy, but this new friend was not well. Deep inside the memories it had inherited, the Trebhum found the answer. To recover, its friend needed a very specific substance which appeared as glittering clusters of crystal dust. This dust was not natural. Only a great Trebhum could create it. And so it was on the achievements of previous generations that the newborn Trebhum would have to rely. Luckily, it seemed a wise and powerful Trebhum had passed through here some time ago.
That's what it's gonna be. Mirelurk 1 is the guy. I like that guy. That's a good guy right there. So every time one of these guys die, I'm putting 1 so I could put a second one and go back on these videos, you know what I'm saying? Philosopher, if you pull up on me, son.
This door had been built for Trebhum. It gave them hope that in this large and dangerous world, some places had been made for them.
Dang, I've only been recording for 21 minutes. What are we doing? Okay. Oh, well, yeah, I know I could switch. I don't want that because I'm about to turn this guy into a square. Where's the square? Yeah, I know. Alright, the square's over there. So... that means what? Oh, I gotta interact.
Somehow this ancient statue transferred knowledge to the Trebhum. It was as if a memory had been stored inside it, waiting for someone to absorb it. And as soon as this knowledge had entered their minds, the Trebhum realized that there was a great library of information hidden away in the web of their memories. But why was the knowledge of a specific ingredient placed here in this Trebhum made of stone? Inside the cave, the Trebhum found a living elder. It had been waiting in this chamber for a long time. The elder told them it was happy to see some friends before the cylinder came. It said, "You are young, so you never knew the time when our people could shapeshift at will. We Trebhum are inheritors of a vast tree of abilities, abilities passed on to all future Trebhum. But this power is being taken away. Beware the servants of the cylinder. They will seek to hurt you at every opportunity, and they have the power to rob you of your abilities. But if you persevere, one day you will find a way to protect yourselves from their evil light. Farewell, my brave friends. I fear I am too old and tired to join you. May you find a way to prosper in this time of struggles."
Right. So basically there's these things that the cylinder, like, yeah, the servants, you know, the name implies, servants of the cylinder.
It was not easy to leave the cave, but the elder had urged them to go forward. Suddenly they felt the weight of their many tasks. To find their Trebhum siblings, to restore the powers their people had lost, and it all seemed a little daunting. But even when they are afraid, Trebhum are stubborn.
Ashen. There we go. Kind of having trouble with the names. If people actually, like, you know, really do watch this, I don't really care. I just like, you know, playing a game again for a video that I could look back on. Please go down in the comments and, you know, put some names down there, because, you know, names, I ain't good with names. Yeah, so these, I didn't know what these were. I still don't know what they are. And now I do. So, it's just health. Right? Yeah, it's just health. Well, that's great. I don't really need it, though. Let's get a nice, good head start. Yeah. If you want to read that, you can. I don't know. I have played this before, so I kind of know what I'm doing.
The cylinder resumed its destruction. Nothing could stop it forever.
I remember this being very hard. Like, I mean, like, it's
they needed
very...
to roll
Oh,
to
I
safety
hate that
to
monster.
find another tower to protect them, quickly.
So, basically, okay, we need to hit this so we could keep stamina. There we go. So, yeah, this was very hard to do. It takes a long time to get all the way out here, of course. And the cylinder is quite fast. As you... Oh, never mind. Not as you can see. I was gonna say as you can see, but, it appears I know what I'm doing these days. One of the worst things is how you could just hear it coming. It's so bad. Because it... I don't know, it's just so loud. When it's rolling, it's like... caramel and everything.
The Trebhum found themselves almost as lost as they had been in the beginning. But the voice in their memories comforted them. It was only natural to be confused, it said. They had been born into a strange, broken world, cut off from the history of their ancestors. Everyone was a little lost these days. What mattered was to keep going, to keep looking for answers, to keep carrying the light they held within them, the light that stopped the cylinder.
Right. Alright, let's go in here. Please bring everybody. Come on, please. Yes. Okay. Last time I did that, it bugged out and I lost.
Strange, eerie temple.
I did.
The Trebhum felt something stir in their memories. There was a great power in this place. Something from the days when even the elders were young.
Yeah, this guy
Perhaps
gets this.
it could help them.
I forget what this one was, but it's something pretty cool.
Of all the changes the Trebhum were experiencing, growing a third eye was the strangest one yet. To make things even stranger, this eye seemed to look in two directions at once, into the world and into their memories. They could use it to find in the real world any element that was contained in the web of their memories.
Right.
It was truly a remarkable mutation.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely give it to this guy. What is this? What did I name this guy? Oh, this is Merlic one. So these, I never got them before, so I didn't even know what I was doing back then. I swear, if it turns me circle, okay, good. Oh yes, I see. We'll give this to 2 different guys. We'll give this to the fat boy 2. Oh, well, never mind, because he's storage. We'll give it to this one. These kind of tactics. Anyways. We should probably give, this to one of them too. Just gonna get this guy have this. There. That'll be good. Let's switch to this guy. So, basically all these guys are gonna come follow you, right? I entirely forget what they do, necessarily. This was kind of weird, and when I played it last. Basically I think you get them all around this fly thing over here. I gotta get these real quick. And they do something. They're just good or something like that. I don't know. Okay, hold on, let me switch to this guy. What is this guy doing over here? I don't know. I think we have to get them above these, right? I'm assuming I have to get more. Hold up, guys. Come on. There we go.
The Trebhum were disoriented for a moment. Something new had entered their memories and they needed to make sense of it. It seemed to be a map. And on this map, a location had been marked. If they understood correctly, there was some manner of serpent, a guardian, a greater being of some kind, somehow linked to a safe haven. Could they find refuge there? Their ancestors must have created this map for a reason.
Right. I think we leave. I think that's pretty much it. So, there's this clock tower guy, which I distinctly remember. There's some, I don't know. I thought it did a thing on this. He's kind of red. Matters not. Oh, come on, man. If I say left, do the left one. Is he gonna say anything about this? Not one decimal anything? Well, you do that then. Okay. Guess we leave. I'm Kirky, I'm only already getting tired. Oh my gosh. Yeah,
What manner of strange beast lurked behind the cylinder? The Trebhum were deeply unsettled by this new mystery. But though some part of them was curious, they were certain it would be best not to find out. The Trebhum were deeply unsettled by this new mystery. But though some part of them was curious, They were certain it would be best not to find out.
Okay. I do not know how that guy's gonna get up here. It might be impossible. I'ma try. Trust me, I'ma try. And another guy's died. Yeah, we basically have to... No, not save. Fuck. We gotta go forward as soon as we spawn. Run. Keep moving.
What manner of strange beast lurked behind the cylinder? The Trebhum were deeply unsettled by this new mystery. But though some part of them was curious,
anybody low health
it
other than
would
this
be
guy?
best not to find out.
This guy can eat this. So anyways, he's talking about this thing that's behind the wall here. Some weird looking beast, right? But it doesn't really matter. Well, it's gonna matter for the future, but not right now. So that guy comes over the wall at one point where I was. Look at that thing. I ain't gonna go near that thing, even if for the video. I hate this. I hate this with that guy. That guy's killed my guys so many times, and I have had to reload saves. Yo, not that button. What are we doing? Yo, are we serious? Oh my gosh. It's insane. Oh, we're good. Oh, we're good. No issue at all. Maybe for first timies, but, you know, I ain't no first timey. So, okay, so here's where it's gonna say how low our stuff is, because you know, we're too busy with all the stuff to remember our stomach.
As their fear faded, the Trebhum started feeling weak and tired. With all the excitement and adventure, they'd neglected their most basic needs. The sound of an empty stomach reminded them that survival requires more than escaping from danger. You also have to eat. Luckily, one of the many gifts of the Trebhum is the capacity to store food in their bodies. But they still need to digest it to gain the vital energy that gives them strength. And for such small creatures, they do require rather a lot of food. Fortunately, the savannah was rich in flora and fauna which would satisfy their little bellies without necessarily triggering a mutation.
Alright. I already have food stored up in this guy. Never eaten one of these, and I'm pretty sure they give you some super keeper ability. Here, mate, you want this? Hey, mate, come get this. Roll. Oh. Oh my gosh. You did it? Thank you, man. Who are we gonna feed this to? Thinking that guy. We're gonna do this, and I think I'm gonna wrap up the video. I would definitely play longer, but the issue with that is where? You best not be trying to roll away, boy. I've never eaten this before. I always tried, but are we serious? Oh, it's for a period of time. Oh, bigger stamina. I see. He has kind of a mohawk thing going on. I was gonna stop, but I don't feel like it right now. That's the big chumpy leg guy. Hey, we're good to get these. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a save here right after this, or I'm gonna wrap up the video and do the outro or whatever. Oof. Oh, I only have one, mate. What is all this? Oh, just a bunch of BS. That's what it is. We bet these to regain my stuff. And this is just the hop leg things. Which is a good trade, don't get me wrong. As a matter of fact, I should give it to this guy. I think that's what that is. Right? Yeah. Okay. We're gonna get up here. So I can confuse next video. I don't know why the beans I'm up on some weird and of course I failed. I swear, bro, if... Sorry, it just pissed me off. If you do not... Oh my gosh, there we go. Well, guys, this was the Eternal Cylinder on the Prophet Plays YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. We're most likely gonna have other parts, and I will see you next time.